Well, welcome to Community Calendar. I'm Raina filling in as host today, and it's my most wonderful interviewer of the world.
We've done a lot of them.
We have. It's Kathy Michelson. Kathy, it's that time of year again where we're talking peaches, 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 peaches.
And you know what? We almost thought we weren't going to have one because all across the United States this year, you know how the weather was so weird here? Well, it was weird other places.
Well, last year it was you had weather issues.
Yes, and we questioned it. And this year they had, like, in places where they don't usually get a spring frost, they got a frost, then it killed the buds on the trees and whatever. So we were kind of like, oh boy, maybe we're not going to have one. However, our wonderful supplier has pulled through for us again. So the supplier that we use is out of Washington, and it's Colorful Sunburst Fruit. Isn't that a great name?
Yeah.
And they call them Peaches with a Purpose because they help nonprofits raise money to give away.
And so then do the peaches come from Washington or just all over the United States?
From Washington. Okay. They've got an orchard in Washington, and that's where they're shipped from every year. And the cool thing about these peaches, they're picked, ripened, and then shipped directly to us, thanks to Daggett Truck Line. And so they're not shipped green. And that's why the peaches are so good. Because sometimes, because of how things are, fruit is picked green, and then it rides around in a truck all over the place and ripens while it's on the truck. And that's why sometimes you'll end up getting a peach or something that's bad in the middle. But these are tree ripened.
Okay. And now are these peaches that, you can just eat the peach, or are they specific pie peaches? Like, I have no idea how the peach world works.
You know, I have learned a lot from people who really are good bakers and stuff. I am not one of those, but I've learned a lot from them. And it seems to me these can be baking peaches, they can be eating peaches, they can be canning peaches, freezing the peach. And it's interesting when you talk to folks that really do know what they're doing, it's by the size of the peach that they buy stuff. And these peaches, it's not, all the boxes aren't the same. So we might have, they're all the same pound, but we might have peaches, there's 36 in the lug. And so those are big peaches. Or there might be 42 or, 48 or something, and then those are smaller peaches. And what these people who know what they're doing tell me that the bigger ones they will buy for canning or freezing or baking. The smaller ones for eating.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Well, and now that I think about it, I think there was some purchased here and set out on our counter, and I grabbed a couple last year, and they are very good.
Yes, they are. They're delicious peaches. And like I say, we were really concerned about it. But our friend Judith at Colorful Sunburst Fruit pulled through for us again. And so we're excited to do it again.
All right. So now we know about the peaches. When is this sale?
Soon. And I don't really like it because that means summer's starting to wane away. Yeah. August 9th and 10th. Nereson's parking lot again under the tent. And last year it worked really great. People didn't even have to get out of their cars. It was good because it was raining. So we were running the peaches to them. But last year we sold out in one day. So we're getting the same number, but come sooner than later. The sale starts at Friday at noon to 8, and then Saturday 9 to 2 or until sold out.
Okay, so do you remember at what time of the day you sold out Friday?
It was wild last year. Wild. It was like, what's going on? Like we were giving away peaches or something. It was so crazy. I think we sold out by supper time.
Okay.
Last year. And people...
So you might need to take time off of work to get your peaches if you're...
You do. And Judith is telling us they're going to be just as great as every year. So, we're excited about that. All this being said, I'm sure that you've noticed all these other peach ads and stuff that come around. Prices, of course, have gone up. Sadly enough, we had to raise ours too, and we've been able to hold it at 36 for a full lug for quite a number of years. But because of the scarcity and all that jazz and the trucking and everything, this year it's $42 for a full lug and $26 for a half, which is still comparable, if not less, than most of the peach sales. Okay. So. It's all good.
Hey, and it's going for a good cause too. You got to remember that. So,
Yes.
And so, what is this going for?
I don't, and not in charge of that part.
Well, but for Breakfast Rotary, right?
Yeah, it's Breakfast Rotary, and all these fundraisers that we do, of course, we give the money away, and it might be anything from literacy to health and wellness. We do a lot for all the area schools as far as supporting their arts and sports and science programs. And plus we do some international work, like Wells in Sudan, and some stuff like that. We support Teach Haiti. I'm sure everybody knows what that is. That's a kind of a mainstay around here.
Yeah, Miquette.
Yeah, Maquette. And but yeah, so all the money is given away. So, I always tell people when they come to pick them up, eat a peach and you bought a book. There you go.
Very nice. All right, so that is August 9th and 10th
Yep.
at Nereson's
Yep.
in Detroit Lakes, but come the 9th.
I really, and then people are so disappointed, and, we get X amount of peaches and we can't do anything about it. So come sooner than later, please.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, all right. And $42 for a full lug, $26 for a half.
Yep.
So,
Yep, you
all right. Thank you, Kathy Michelson from Breakfast Rotary
Yeah.
for coming on Community Calendar.
Thanks
all right.
so much.
Yep. Hey, and remember, if you want to get your event on Community Calendar, you can just reach out to us. You can reach me at my email, or you can call our office at 218-847-5624.
Do they know your email?
It's too long to list, so we'll put it on the screen
All right.
along with the phone number, but it's easy to rattle off. All right, well, thank you.